They'll know that they've got a tiger by the tail in front of them under this dangerous team of Real Betis. But this is what Barca's going with the top three looking scintillating.
And Luis Enrique making 3 changes from the Club World Cup final against River Plate 10 days ago. Thomas Vermaelen replacing Gerard Piqué, Jeremy Mathieu in at left back for Jordi Alba, and Sergi Roberto gives Andres Iniesta a breather. Meanwhile, for Betis, just 1 change from the 0-0 draw with Sevilla and the Andalusian derby. Ricky van Wolfswinkel makes his 2nd La Liga start. He replaces the Betis icon Joaquin, who is available on the bench.
Yep, sitting in 12th place. A different set of circumstances for Pepe Mel. Past 3 La Liga games. Big mountain stepped on. Kilimanjaro ahead of them.
This is Barcelona. Started the day in first. Lionel Messi goes for goal and just wide of that post.
Yeah, feels good in this set. And you whip and bend on it, but again, return.
Beautiful run as well. Van Bissell waiting for the service. It's hit straight to Bravo. Difficult. Dani Alves has given it away. In his pocket picked by Ceballos. Ceballos
He's
looking
in
for an angle. Ceballos! Oh. Alves takes it away from behind and a corner kick given.
So it's a wonderful challenge by both the goalkeeper and the wing-back. Take a look, covering for each other as he drives in here. Fabulous tackle from the rear. And it's clean as a whistle. Danny keeps on tracking back. It's a fabulous run.
Messi has spotted the run of Luis Suarez. What a pass. Suarez chip toward Neymar. Adan has hesitated just a bit. No hesitation from Busquets, and Adan is out to meet it as Messi was closing down.
Takes it on the head.
Took the contact.
Right off the shoulder of Adan, and this was pretty serious. Messi is barreling in, and he's not even looking. There's a penalty kick being given.
Might have. You see the reaction from Pepe Mel. Adan still down, and in fact, Vicandi Garrido has pointed to the spot. A yellow card coming up.
Well, Messi seemed to be tracking the run of the ball in flight and never took his focus away, and he was in a stationary position. We haven't seen the replay yet, but here it is. He just gets absolutely wiped out. It's reckless attack of the ball. Gets the punch, and
meanwhile, it's Neymar from the spot. Neymar off the bar and put back in by Ivan Rakitic. 30 minutes in, it's Rakitic with the follow-up. Barcelona 1, Betis 0.
Well, in this strange game, the protestations continue. We'll see in the follow-up if this is a legal goal. The referee's obviously in perfect position. It's a bad slip by Neymar and the penalty kick, I believe. As we take a look, he's like Bambi on ice here. Loses his footing. Strikes the upright. Comes back. Is that an own goal? I'm not sure. It comes off Rakitic. Let's take a look.
It hasn't.
I think that could be off of Nico Westerman. Take a look from this angle. Yep.
This is as bizarre as it could be through 30 minutes.
It's an own goal.
Good confirmation in just a moment. Here's a look at Neymar. Square back in for Messi, and he marks his 500th match with a goal at the Camp Nou.
Well, again, Messi. As poor Pepe Mel looks down from the stands. They're being sent off. Messi again arrives by stealth, but it's Neymar that is beautiful here. Look at the twisting run and the control, and he puts more twists and turns into Real Betis than a cheap garden hose. It's magnificent by Neymar on his control, but look at the consideration to find his teammate. Brilliant ball over the top by Messi, and he is smooth and as sweet as a trombone slide with his musical finish.
And to lull Betis to sleep for a moment, Messi spotted the run of Suarez, flag stays down. Suarez went for goal himself, and he had Neymar arriving at the back post.
For a split second he has Neymar, but then Neymar gets covered up. Suarez usually can get this one in. It's not even as much of a hard angle for him. It's a brilliant visionary ball. There's a wonderful dance by. A wonderful play again as he's played in, but he cannot direct it with the last final touch and turn the corner. Rich reward.
Second half underway. A spooky 45 minutes in the rear view. We hope for another entertaining 45 for the last one, and he's been dropped for this game, so he's not available on the bench for Pepe Mel, who himself has been sent off. One back by Busquets in a high position. Finding Suarez. Suarez passes it into the net. Seconds into the second half, and Barcelona make it 3.
Suarez again. Doesn't get picked up. Real Madrid, Real Betis, unbelievably picked apart. It's like picking up water, trying to pick him up. You can't do it. Again, once this ball gets given away here, wonderful challenge by who else? Sergio Busquets. But look at the instantaneous parabolic vision that he's got to dispatch this pass into stride for Suarez. This is magisterial by Buzzi. Wonderful ball. It's not a simple pass. He has to change his angles. Right here, you take a look. He's already seen him. That's the genius of that ball from Buzzi.
Options to cross into Ricky van Wolfswinkel. Just over his head. Here's Molinero. Side of the boot, trying to give it the effect, and Claudio Bravo controlling on a second effort. Talk about all of it. Spotted the run of Suarez. Right into his stride for Luisito. Luis Suarez!
Square ball begging for Neymar.
Welcome to the game.
Great ball.
Sergio Roberto spotted Neymar. In the stride for Suarez! Just off of Adan and out for a corner kick.
Once again, the setup is a thing to behold from Neymar. Just offside, and I believe the flag comes up. This does no justice to the piece of twinkle-toes football that Neymar set up for himself way before this. It's very close.
Over the top for Neymar. Is he onside? Flag stays down. Squared in for Messi! And it took a deflection off the guard, who makes the block. Constant movement from Rakitic.
Got options.
Again over the top.
He's
it's
onside.
Neymar who is onside. Neymar will take it himself off the post.
Magnificent ball, still alive. He's in.
Messi. Lionel gets a second chance. Adan with the stop. And it's cleared away. Mourinho feud when Mourinho suggested that the Spanish press was being disrespectful. Dani Ceballos. Now Cejudo. And there to shoot. Daya gets a shot on, but it's safely and easily.
But not these two.
It's Lionel. And it's palmed over by Adan. On frame, finding the top corner, pulled it from the top shelf, but Adan equal to the task.
Sweet as honey. Wonderful straight through the ball. And he gets that fabulous dynamic that's dropping in, and that's a top-class, world-class save by Adan. Reading the dip and the swerve.
Switch of play. Finds Adriano. Neymar begging for the ball. Adriano. With the sharpest of passes. Neymar. Once more against the world. Crossed in toward Lionel Messi. It's Dani Alves. Chips it in, catches the bar, and Suarez couldn't react in time.
There's no cross. This is all Brazilian. Beautiful lob, but no pot of gold. The only thing it could have been is a 1-2 off the crossbar.
Roberto.
Oh, that's well played.
Neymar with Suarez alongside. Suarez has 25 goals in 25 games, and it's denied by Adan.
Superb. Truly pick your arsenic here between those two. Legs are spread, he's gone for it, but Adan stoops to conquer, just does enough. And immediately says his apologies to Neymar, that lady behind the goal, trying to suck the ball into the...
And it's Messi! Off the bar. Still in the danger zone. Adan. He wasn't going to get there, but he had help. However, the flag goes up.
And the goalposts getting blistered here tonight in this game. This genius will raise blisters on solid steel.
If you look at number 4, Ivan Rakitic, as he's the first man to move off the wall. And once he makes a play for this, he is indeed offside. It's about as close as you can come without,
I believe.
Near post. Ricky van Volswinkel gets it down and it's sent over the bar. Petzela, substitute center back.
Nothing going right for him. Not even a slice of lady luck here. Nice little flick on by Van Volswinkel. And then, as you say it, the Argentine at the back, the sub, Zella, just not top class.
Neymar Suarez. Adriano nearly crossed back towards Suarez. Neymar couldn't control. Suarez gets his second of the match, and he's the new Pichichi in La Liga.
Again, all of the Barcelona movement slipperier than a hockey ice rink after Mr. Zamboni makes the visit. They're uncontainable again. Astonishing in their wonderful setup, and maybe a slice of luck. But again, the defender stripped naked by pure pinpoint passing. He's onside when the ball's played. Neymar, and a wonderful cutback for Adriano. A backheel pass from Neymar. Astonishing once again. And Barcelona keep reigniting Real Betis' nightmare with this type of football. The back heel from Neymar is up.
Van der Vaart back in for Cejudo, finding a sliver of space, delivering straight to Bravo.